Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm not alone back here. There's a full house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's actually a full house worth of cards and more here. Let's wrap it up and jam. Welcome to the wrap-up stream for Authortube, a Feast Fit for Friendsgiving Sprintathon. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer. Oh my God, this weekend has been so full of so many laughs. If you did not catch all of the hosted sprint streams on the live, please go back and watch the replay. It'll be worth your time. Cats showed up. Dogs showed up. Spouses showed up. Family members showed up. There were so many laughs to be had. And as I alluded, I am not alone backstage. I'm going to be bringing some amazing people one at a time and ask them to introduce themselves. If you are not subscribed to their channels, please do so now. I'll be dropping some links. First and foremost, Sam, Sam.
Hey everybody, I am writer Sam Wicker. My channel name is the same. I am a writer of fantasy romance and a little bit of erotica under a pen name S.W. Lupine. I have one book out. It came out right before Halloween called I'm No Hero. So make sure to check that out. It'll be in all the links in all the descriptions of my videos and live streams. And I will be having Capture the Empress out hopefully on the 16th if I can get the proof back in time. And that will be under the S.W. Lupine. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Woot woot. And I did drop the link in chat. Next up, we have Miranda.
Hi, everyone. I write young adult supernatural urban fantasy because of witches and human elementals. I have no books published yet, but I have quite a few written and hopefully to be publishing next year. And my channel is Marina's Cauldron.
And then next, Apple Cakes and Vikings. Apple Cakes and Vikings. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, everyone. I write under the pen name Sarah C. Brody. I write steamy urban fantasy and paranormal romance featuring Vikings, werewolves, Viking fae, all that good stuff. And you can find my channel under my pen name, Sarah_C_Brody.
And then, of course, Donuts, actressing and more, Rita.
Hi, I'm Rita Slanina, actress and author. Book 2 of Harbor Excursion should be out soon, but we're sort of at an impasse at the moment in the final edit phase. Fun. And then we will be opening up for season 2 and 3 for the Armchair Author Chats. So if anyone's interested in that, please email me and DM me wherever, all the places, all the things. I'll be there to take in the intake for next year. So
you got to check them out. And speaking of checking out, NFT, and +1.
Aww.
Hi, everybody. I am really bad at introducing myself, but I'm Nicole Ford Thomas. I am a writer. I've written a lot of stuff, and I write more things. And this is my husband, Kyle, who is also a writer, and he's probably better at introducing himself than I am. No, I guess not. Okay, so that's it. It's Kyle, everybody.
Thank you, everyone who showed up. There's some amazing people in chat, including Kay, who also hosted early yesterday, right after Sam. Kay is spending time with family right now, so please also do check their channel and any other channels you might see that remain on the list of plenty out there for your consumption and your needs. And I have an announcement to make about our next event here soon. Heads up. As we're chit-chatting, if you have any questions for any of the sprint hosts, on screen or just to chit chat, please go ahead and do so. Mark those questions with a Q somewhere so my eyes can find it easier. Thank you. I have a question for you all. And Sarah, do you mind if we start with you since I switched places with us? Thank you. Which, other than your own stream, because your own stream is epic, which stream was your favorite to visit this weekend?
Oh, wow. I enjoyed them all so much. They were all my favorites in one way or another. I really enjoyed Rita's yesterday, both Rita's actually, but Rita H because of our crazy chat with the soap operas and the food and the Dungeons and Dragons. And that took a turn that we won't get into, but it was crazy. And then Nicole and Kyle were so much fun this morning. But really, I would say it's a tie all the way around.
Same. I missed a lot of them because I accidentally took a really long nap. But I loved being in the chat on the ones that I did get to. Kay's was awesome because I always love her streams because she has some type of animal in the background. So that's my thing.
Oh, forgot to unmute. I sadly didn't catch as many. I just start with K's and the otters and the kitties spot on. Personally, they were a little different than I was expecting. Sure, it's Friendsgiving, but I wasn't expecting actually people making donuts and cookies. So that was fun. And I have the same pans that Rita used for her donuts. And I think the last time I used them might have been 18 years ago when my kids were really little. So I just may have to get them out and try to make them again. And I agree, my chat was a little crazy. And for some strange reason, ads kept popping up this morning for Dungeons and Dragons.
We corrupted your algorithm. We love you. Anyway, do we want to go Nicole and then Rita?
Sure. What was the question again? My favorite, right? My favorite stream. I loved Rita's because Jan is such a joy. Like your friend Jan, she's a trip. She was not going to let you get away with anything. She was like, mm-mm. And so it was fun to meet your friend. But I have to agree, every single one of them was completely awesome. Like I got so tired last night and was like, I have to go to bed, you guys. But I didn't want to because we were having so much fun. It was just an awesome night.
Sky, you're awesome too. If you want to join in, you can get back here. Sky's stream was amazing, just saying. Rita.
Yeah, I really like Sky's. I fell asleep partway in though. But the baby bat, because she no longer wears the princessy stuff, I thought was just adorable. And then I would say a tie because Kyle and the Lederhosen, I mean, like for real though, like, why didn't you dance with her? I'm going to put out like some sort of campaign, like a petition to get everyone to sign it so that Kyle will dance with you. That's what I'm going to do there. But same sentiment as everyone else. I think everyone did amazing. It kept me going all weekend and I had such a good time. This was so fun. I'm so glad we did this.
And I've hung out in Sky's streams before. The Saturday night, late night streams of Sky. It gets off the chain like that sometimes, just saying. I will admit that there was one stream that I disappeared to go take a nap, and the first word I came back, Wickerzowski. The first thing I see is the word tiefling, and I'm like, oh my God. Yes. I'm over here giggling my head off because I'm like, this is my group. These are my people. So I'm also, other than going to ask why y'all so awesome, definitely going to go ahead and ask what was your favorite recipe that like you can't wait to try. You mentioned a couple. I know my answer. Let's go ahead with Sarah and go around again.
Oh, I have to pick. Sam's. I'm dying to make Sam's omelet.
I have to go with the donuts because it's been so long since I've made donuts and I really want to again. So I have to go with that.
I didn't see Sam's, so I don't know, but I like eggs. I'm going to have to go with the donuts too, especially when they weren't deep fried. They were baked, so they were different.
I didn't get to see Sam's stream either, but even I'm like, Sam's omelet, because I've heard people talk about it since the stream. I'm like, what is this omelet? Sam's omelet?
Lauren and Nicole's mac and cheese. I don't think they cooked it on the stream, but it's in the recipe book, and I went through because I was going through the book, so that's the one I want to try. And now the omelet.
As I'm trying to go grab the very recipe booklet link. Kay's recipe that's in here as well. Oh my God. Like Christmas morning, I normally make the cinnamon rolls I put in here, but I might be making what Kay put in there for Christmas morning this year, just saying. One other question from me, and then any others from the audience. Did you find someone whom you were not subscribed to previously that you are now subscribed to?
Do you want me to start? I'll start. Yes. Lauren and Nicole, not NFT, but the other Nicole. I was not subscribed to them, and I wasn't subscribed to Sky. So, yay.
Since I crawl YouTube for new people, unfortunately I didn't find anybody new, but I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no one new for me either, because I'm already following everybody in that list. I have enough already. I don't need to follow everyone on YouTube.
For me, it would be Sky, but it's weird because I've known Sky for years. So it's like, how am I not following Sky? I think it was just one of those weird flukes where you get unfollowed by YouTube, because I was even like, where have you been? She's been right there. I just couldn't see any of her stuff.
Same. I've seen Sky in the chats, and I don't know why I wasn't subbed to her, but I did. And then I met Lauren and Nicole earlier in the year. We're going back and forth with armchair author chats. And so I don't know why I wasn't subscribed to them either, but I did. I subbed to both of them. So everyone else.
I see some people lurking down under that I got cut off from. Speaking of people, Sky's here. I didn't see you. StreamYard cut you off. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
Hi, everyone. I am Sky. I don't really know what else to say for this kind of stream. I write things and I do things, and that's pretty much the extent.
So catch up right quick. Favorite stream, someone new to you?
Favorite stream was probably Nicole and Kyle's this morning. I was in and out of sleep during it, and every time I looked at the screen, they were doing something different in a new room, and I was just like, what is going on? And then as far as like favorite, you said favorite recipe, right?
Favorite stream, favorite recipe. There you go.
Favorite recipe. Okay. I don't cook a lot, which is why I was like, I don't know if this is the kind of event for me. As far as like fancy homemade cooks that aren't like just add water kind of things, I don't do the cooking. That's all my husband. So as far as like my favorite recipe, I think I'm going to have to try the omelet, or, make the husband make it for me.
I'm going to admit my wrists might not let me do the flippy that Sam was doing as well as Sam was doing it. I'm going to be really honest there. So, this might be a silly question because I've kind of already asked all of you this. But let's go around the circle again. Would you like to do this next year? Thumbs up. Because there's already an event in play, ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering. It's a secret to everybody now, though. I've already shared this link to the people who are hosting for this event. We're going to do something very similar the last weekend in March of 2025. Kind of think pub crawl, but sweet treats. And kind of similar shenanigans that you saw. I am not hosting anything other than the kickoff and the wrap up. We need a total of 9 people. If you want to get in the schedule, everyone is now open to go for. Curious though, therefore this gives me another question. Are you more of a fall sweet treat person or a spring summer? And we'll go around the circle with Sarah starting.
Oh, all of the above. But if I have to choose fall, like apple, cinnamon, sweet stuff like that.
She's going to say the Viking cake. She's going to say, I call it the Viking cake, just so
The
you know,
Viking
ma'am.
cake. Yeah, the Viking cake. Yum.
All year round, there is not a time where I'm not eating sweets, but I love strawberries, especially wild strawberries. So anything strawberry, which is usually like a spring, summer type thing, then yeah, I guess that's my area.
It's seasonal all year round for me too, even though I shouldn't be eating as much chocolate as I do. But who can say no to chocolate?
For me, I'm not a sweets person, which is weird because I just made those cookies. You give me savory and I will not stop. But if I had to pick between the two, I would have to say fall, simply because of all those amazing Reese cups in the weird blobby shapes. Like they tell you that it's a certain shape. It's not. It's a blob, but delicious.
I have certain treats I eat every season. So, but I would have to, so I like it year round, the same as everyone. Definitely fall though, for sure fall, because I can pumpkin spice everything all day. Like,
I completely agree because I am definitely a junk food junkie. I will take junk food over real meals any time of the year, but definitely the pumpkin spice. So fall. And speaking of Reese's, Reese's blobs, I have bats, ghosts, and I think there's spiders here, and they're all blobs.
I gotta agree. I think that Reese's is just reusing shapes from Easter and calling them different things because they didn't exactly go through the roving belt and get the shape they were supposed to be at this point. So I'm also a peanut butter and chocolate addict, so I feel that. As far as like spring or fall, like I like my pumpkin pie, but I like I'm a cherry pie fanatic. Always have been. And I think this is like either pumpkin in fall or year round where most people go. And me. I gotta agree with Sarah here. The shenanigans, they continue. Rita. If Hershey Park had a band stage group that was like just people dressed in Reese's themed stuff, singing like alt metal covers from the 80s and 90s, right here. If you were to do this next year, do you think you would do a savory dish instead?
I don't know. I usually make these decisions at the last minute, so I'd wing it.
I probably could. I mean, I've got 500,000 recipes that I inherited, and yeah, so definitely I can do a savory.
Maybe I will whip up some actual peanut butter tarts or peanut butter bar. Not peanut butter tarts, butter tarts, because apparently it's a Canadian thing. Apparently they don't do peanut butter tarts in the States. Is that correct? Because I keep hearing commercials about that just being in Canada.
Now I'm going to have to do research on food after
Like
this.
it's a pretty simple recipe. It's basically the filling is melted brown sugar, corn syrup, and margarine or butter with raisins or not raisins.
We have confirmation.
Even Cammie's saying they're Canadian.
Now we have another recipe to look up. Nicole.
It's my intention to be making Sam's omelet.
I could definitely do savory if we were gonna like flop it and try something different, because I have a chili recipe that I like. I could do a cauliflower casserole, which my husband doesn't like, but I love it, and I'll just eat it's easy. It's like so easy.
I remember in some of the chats earlier, people were mentioning taco casseroles, and I'm like, that sounds delicious, and I need this recipe. So I don't remember who it was, but I feel like that
Sarah.
should be made at some point. It needs to be made. But as far as like what I would do, it's hilarious because my husband and I have a tendency to collect all these cookbooks that are like different themes for video games. So we have Skyrim, we have both copies of the Heroes Feast, and I think it would be really fun to make something from one of those.
You may have just said the right but wrong thing. Just saying. Maybe next year what we should do is have like someone makes a side, someone makes dinner rolls, someone makes I see those thumbs up. Each person makes a dish that they could bring to the potluck. So that way, because some people had mentioned in the feedback of, I like doing this, but 2 sweet treat ones in a row. Yeah. Okay, how are we going to make this savory? We may have found our clue. So definitely loving all the things. And I think we have everyone who's backstage on stage. And I told them I was going to keep them for about 30 to 60 minutes. So final questions. Ding dong, ding dong. Final questions. Bring them in. What? Now, wait a minute. I did not volunteer myself to make turkey croquettes. I mean, this year, I'm not even doing that. This year, because of the move, I'm doing the dino chicken nugget volcano thing for Thanksgiving. If you've seen that, of course, the people with children are like, oh my God. Yes, I will. Hey, we have dibs on the turkey. I will step away. I will delegate. So let's go ahead then and start getting ourselves into probably a wind down. I'm not seeing. Hey, Cammie. I'm not seeing any other questions come in, and yes, I'm double checking for the cues. I don't see any cues sticking out in my. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and start at the top. Sarah, if you would like to give your outro, my friend, and we'll wind down.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to do an outro. So my first book was released in September. You can find it everywhere wide books are sold. And the second one is coming out in December. And I would love to see you in my sprints on Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m. Eastern and Sunday afternoons at noon. And that's it. Thanks for joining us.
And as you do your outro, this is appropriate to answer. How's that?
Will you include food in any of your own streams in the future? Sure. Why not? Yeah, I love to cook. I love to bake. Let's do it.
So Writer Sam Wicker here. I do live streams every Monday and Thursday, and I will be doing a character randomizer on the 23rd at 5 p.m. Eastern. It's kind of like a weird D&D create a character with dice, and then you do a short story off of it. So if you want to join, just follow. It should be up. You can hit the notification bell. And then we also have Breaking the Blocks every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern as well. And that is to help fellow writers with writer's block or creative block or any questions that they might have. We have a whole slew of people up, and they have answers to just about every question that you can come up with. Oh, and maybe I was thinking of actually starting to do vlogs again if I can do baking or cooking with it. So we'll see.
Bye, I'm Miranda. I normally sprint Mondays about 11 Eastern now because of the time change over the winter months. And I try to also do Saturdays at noon, an hour after Mel's done with her sprints. I often do the cat wisdom cards and tarot cards and whatnot for every stream. And sometimes I even do pop-ups to fill in when no one from the Heart Breathings writing community is sprinting. Because that's why I decided to jump on the bandwagon of hosting sprints. Because I attended so many of them, I thought, hey, why not do some? That's about it.
I'm still Nicole. He is still. You're still Kyle. I think so. He's still Kyle. Shoot. Well, my stream is not stream. My YouTube channel is Nicole Ford Thomas because I'm super creative and come up with really great ideas, like my name. So, as the question, will you include food in any of your own streams in the future? Honey, I don't know if anybody's going to let me near Streamlabs, stream, whatever this thing is called, for a long time. I think I'm probably banned for a few months. But when somebody forgets what a mess I am, it sounds like it would be fun to do.
Okay, I'm piggybacking that. So, Nicole, I'm dragging you into one of my streams. I'm going to answer this in reverse order. Yes, I will include food in any of my own streams in the future. I will drag her. And of course, I'll always drag Jan. She's always down for the challenge and to smack me around. So thanks, you guys. I'm Rita Slanina, actress and author, and I do live streams for writing and productivity Friday and Saturday mornings at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. And I also post a weekly long form video. Oh, it's hopefully weekly is usually the goal. And this week I'm doing a giveaway for a 500 sub celebration video. So keep a lookout for that.
All right. As everyone was doing their outros, I was like, oh, look, I did my outro and intro backwards. Okay. Because usually I just say bye, everyone, and leave. But I'm Sky. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Haggis. And I have a book coming out in December and keep forgetting to talk about it because apparently I don't care. That's okay. I live stream in the evenings on Saturday nights because I work nights and I'm a night owl, and that's just what I am able to do so. And it's usually 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is midnight Eastern Time. Sorry, guys. And videos come out when they come out these days because it is now winter, and I'm in here in the library today, which has no heat and no vents for heat. So it is warm enough today to stay in here, but usually we lock it up for the winter, so videos are just random.
And as you all know, I occasionally will sneak in some cooking sprints this time of year, as is apparently tradition, a part of the holiday season. 3 years in a row, apparently. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am very honored and grateful to be your soul writer, and I'm so thankful for all of you showing up first and foremost to support yourself and, of course, to support others. Sam dropped the link for Breaking the Block, I believe it was. No, character randomizers. Character randomizers. There you go. I knew I was going to say it wrong. If you are not joining, please join. And if you want to join us in March, we need hosts, we need co-hosts, moderators, street team. We're going the whole 9 yards because a lot of people wanted involved, and I wanted to give as many opportunities for involvement, collaboration, channel growth, and more. And you know what? You all rock, and I am so proud of all of you. Thank you for being here, and above all, take care of yourself. See ya! Bye!